And you keep messing with it. Welcome back. This is Still Whiskey. I'm Devin.
I'm Vince.
I'm Rich.
And today we're reviewing Maker's Mark Cellar Aged, the 2024 release. And we're going to tell you how it is.
That's what we're gonna do.
Get into it. All right.
What are we in now?
All right, Vince, gonna get some glasses. Devin, open it up. Tell us about Maker's Mark Cellar Aged 2024 release. Oldest whiskey, I believe. So it's older whiskey than the 2023 release.
Yep.
It is, I believe, the highest proof pour out of Maker's Mark to date, which is no small deal.
119.3 proof.
It's a big deal.
Exciting.
It's a big deal. And so,
Wait, how old is it?
So you have,
13, 14.
85%, 13 years, 15%, 12 years. So it's technically a 12-year because that's the
Okay.
youngest,
Whereas
but
off the top of my head, last year was
12 and 11.
12, 11 or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a year older.
Yep. So cellar aged. If you don't know what it is, I don't know if you want to pour that while I talk.
I will. I would
Thanks.
love
Do
to.
it.
Thank you.
Love
I
to.
appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I'll take it.
So cellar aged is they've got it's dripped everywhere down there.
No.
No, I peed his pants.
Yep, that. So cellar aged is they've got the whiskey that eventually they finish off in a cellar. So it's a different atmosphere than the normal
It
rick
didn't spill
houses.
anywhere. It's
And Vince is learning how to pour.
Dude, it
again.
is literally everywhere. It's all down.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
it's
blame Devin. Okay.
solid. Keep going.
Yeah.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I think this happened to me with the 2023.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
because
it
the
did.
bottle set. It's just
Yeah,
there's
it's-
no
it's a-
yeah.
So if I do the 2025 and I crush it, then you're both wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you buy the 2025 and do that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
For $180.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's get into
Punchy.
that.
It's punchy.
What's a retail on this that
170.
not many people are
well,
gonna
it's anywhere like $175, $180.
Hmm.
But what's secondary on this? Because this is fairly hard to get.
find? Yeah, I think right now it's like 330.
And again,
Smells
I'm
good.
pretty sure I said this with the 2023 release. Probably one of the sexiest bottles in bourbon. Certainly the coolest looking Maker's bottle.
And we saw this, so if you saw our episode where we reviewed the heart release,
Hotty.
the heart release, the heart release, the heart release. This is now their private selection bottle that they're doing, and they did their wood finishing in it as well.
Yeah.
So we're starting to see some private selects come out, and it's using the same bottle, so
Very cool.
It smells good.
119.3.
It's also pretty hot.
it does smell good. And
not much ethanol though. I don't think.
it's that
It's
sharp.
just.
it's
It
got
just. It
it's
gets,
a little sharp.
It gets
a
in your
Sharpie note
nose.
in there.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
little bit of Sharpie. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. My,
If I remember right, 2023 was really good.
My daughter, I make her sniff my whiskeys every now and then, and she always says it's an expired Sharpie.
No.
That's what she says.
Expired.
I'm like,
Sharpie's expired?
that's what I said.
Oh.
It's got a dustiness to it.
Yeah, and a lot of people say that about the cellar age is it's trying to build up that dusty old piece. I don't know.
It definitely does. So it's got a dust. I agree with you. Like a dustiness to it. It's also quite drying.
Yeah.
The ethanol doesn't bother me. I'm not blown away by the proof or upset by it like at all. On the nose, it is a little bit sharp. I agree with you on the
Ooh, I
Sharpie
like it.
note, or maybe that was you. But it's just darker. It's like dark.
I think did one of you say something about
Coffee.
the almond? The almond is definitely like if you just popped.
Almost like burnt though. Don't you think?
Yeah, but if you just popped a almond, it's got that dry kind of dusty, like the kind of has that film on it.
I'm almost more of a like burnt almonds, like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I like this. I do.
Okay.
Okay.
I like it.
I wouldn't say it's as creamy as a lot of makers. Sorry, creamy.
No, you're fine. It's sharp. It's a. If you're looking for a smooth drink, this is not it.
This is not it.
It's a bit hot. It's dusty. It's. I wouldn't say it's oaky, but it's almost oaky. But it's like
Well, the oak is there on the back end. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't mind it at all. I kind of like it. But it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, I'll tell you that much right now. A lot of people will not like this.
Yeah, that's hot in the finish.
There's
Hot
a
in the finish.
weird, not fake, but something weird like at the mid palate, like because I get like the almondy at the beginning, but then that almost turns into like a, I don't know, something weird like for me, like in the mid to finishing. It's not Sharpie tasting, but it's like that fake markery.
I want to know.
Did
You both sit in class and just suck on Sharpies? How do you know this?
I mean, if I smell
Were
it,
you
I
that
can,
kid that
I
was
can
like-
guess the taste.
You're like, I don't want to talk about it.
High school is tough times.
We did what we had to do to stay alive.
All right, yeah,
It's. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. Go ahead.
I don't know what I'm gonna say other than I don't like it.
Oh, you don't like it? Oh, wow.
So here's what I'll say, because I maybe understand why you don't like it, and it would not be my go-to, but it's a lot of the notes. They're packing all of these notes together that are like, a lot of times you get like a really good like marshmallowy, chocolatey feel. This is the opposite in the chocolate world. It's a very dark, very bitter chocolate vibe.
I was actually going to say,
It's-
I was going to say cocoa,
Cocoa.
like the cocoa powder.
Yeah,
I'll just say this:
it's a sharp drink.
it's Maker's Mark limited release, once a year.
Yeah.
We've had Four Roses limited releases. We've had other.
Oh,
limited releases.
shoot. Not in the CM zip code.
But
Not in the
2023,
CM.
but 2023 last year was getting to that, right? Like it was like, okay.
I don't think I would say that it was the same as an LE from.
No, I'm not saying it's the same.
No,
So
but
Four
you're saying
Roses-
you have to put it on that same stage.
I'm like looking like this is supposed to be the best of the best for Maker's Mark for 2024.
Right. And it,
I've had many Maker's Mark better than this.
Yeah, the heart release was better for me. than
Heart
this.
release was better. I think a lot of the wood finishing series was a lot better.
Yeah, but where the 2023 last year, I actually like that more than the wood finishing of that 2023. Like that one was good. So that's what I'm just saying is like this is disappointing to be a limited release from them.
It is pretty sharp.
And
it is sharp. It's a,
at the price that it's at. Like
It's-
I mean,
but if you like a little oaky, a little dry, a little bitter, a little rough, like this is that.
yeah.
And I was going to say toasted almond, but it's not, because then you're going to think toasted
Like a toasted
bourbon, which is not.
It's not, no.
It's like burnt almonds is the kind of vibe. Anyway, so what about experience? Let's start with you because I know you hate it. So
I'm gonna give it.
experience, just the experience of what's in the glass. Give it a grade.
I like the high proof. I like a lot of things about it. It's very different. It's not my typical profile. I agree with you, Devin, as far as like for what it should be and what it is. I get that, but I still kind of don't mind it. I'm gonna give it a C+.
I'm at a very generous C-.
Wow, I expected you to go D because I'm going D.
Wow.
I mean,
I'd pass. I would pass on this.
yeah, no, I have to, yeah.
I would pass on this next time. Yes, I would.
Someone pours you that and you say no, thank you.
Well, no, that's what else they have on their shelf.
Okay.
I'm not
Well, that's the
Okay.
thing. Well, that's the thing. It's like for me, like I that's why I'm at a C-. Like it's close to where I wouldn't want to try this again.
Okay. What about value at 180? Because that's gotta be tough, right?
Okay, 180 is going to be a very small margin for people finding this.
Yeah. That makes it even worse.
So-
So at but at 180, what's your grade for value? Knowing that people are going to spend a lot more.
Yeah.
You should try to find you should try to get the 23
Or get the heart release.
or the heart release.
I'd say with what we just had there, it's a D.
I agree with that.
For that experience, the value that came from that experience, it's a D.
I agree with that.
I'm going to go F.
Really?
$180, knowing that it's going to be really hard to get it for 180.
Yep.
Most people are going to have to spend more.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you that if you pay that money, so you're knocking on 200 plus, you got swindled for that whiskey. There are so many whiskeys
Because
that
of
are better.
the experience.
So exactly, there's so many whiskeys that are better, that are a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
I am out on this. I'm out.
To me, it reminds me of a pour that I would maybe buy for $80 that I might just want to have on my shelf and reach for it every now and then because it's slightly different
And it looks cool.
and it looks cool and it's an $80 bottle.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's not $80.
Yeah. For this release. That's what like this 2024 release.
Yeah.
Like,
Keep in mind-
will I go and try to get the 2025?
25?
Yes.
And will I drink it when you do? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way, still whiskey.
Yep.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Smash that subscribe button. And we'll see you next time. That was loud. Loud.
See ya.
See ya. We love you. Bye.
Hot,